got blown. Yeah, what's up, bro? No, someone called me there. No, I just got a bit pissed the other day. I left the Discord like because there was a girl. She was saying she likes me and like she's 18, or 19 or something because like she has a tattoo. And in the UK you need like to be a legal age to get a tattoo. And then Sandy kept saying she was 16, and then she kept saying that she's not. And Sandy's like, I don't support pedos. I'm like, who are you calling that? She's like, oh, I'm not calling you that. I said, I can't believe you just said that. Like, and then I just like hit her. And then like she came back with another account. And I was like, look, just let me sort it out myself. I'll ask her for her ID. You know, you don't need to get involved. But look, it's all over now. It's all over now. You know? Bro, I've been so busy today. I met my mother. She gave me some clothes that she washed for me in her house because the machine is like being shared with 8 people, and sometimes I don't get the opportunity to use it. And you're not allowed to put it on like after kind of like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, you know? But then I washed some stuff today, and I went and got a new hoodie, bro. I went and got a new hoodie. I got a discount because, you know, they know me. And then because like it had a stain on it, like a little black mark, they gave me $20 off. But I can wash that. It's just a black mark. I can wash that. You can put this Oxy Action in, this like white powder. It'll get rid of it. But my hair's all over the place because of the wind. But yeah, bro, it's diesel, you know. Like this, I seen the price tag, bro. The price tag was like $59.99 or something, and I got it for 30 or $69.99. But I don't know, it wasn't cheap. I basically got it for half price. That's why you got to shop around, bro. You know. Yeah, don't let this just time them off. Yeah, that's true, bro. But she should let me be, you know, managing my own things. I can get involved myself. I can find out her age myself. I don't need her to kind of, you know, tell me what to do. Like, she probably thought she was trying to help, but everybody was getting annoyed over it. What are you doing at 18? Going to a college studying computers. Used to live with my mother. Nice white sweater. Yeah, they had it in blue as well. When I save up, I'm going to go back and get the blue one, because the blue one was really nice as well, you know. Bro, this is the sauce from Mexico, bro. You see that? That's supposed to be really good. They have it in that Mexican restaurant that I was in Dunleary. It's not too bad in price. But yeah, what does it go well on? Chicken and stuff? Don't let the chop us over. Yeah, bro. I think it's better than the Frank's hot sauce. I've never had it, but I really have to try it someday, bro. Not today though, but probably on Monday or Tuesday when I come here, I'm gonna get it. Bro, should I get ice cream or should I get some crisps? Maybe ice cream, bro. Everything. Mint chocolate chip ice cream, get that, bro. Bro, they're really good. Someone just left them there, but they're really good, bro. Bacon flavor, potato waffles. Bro, I've never had this. Is that any good? Yeah, I love mint, bro. Oh, really? Yeah. Hopefully I have enough for these two.
Do you wish to continue?
Still here. Yeah. Next week. Next week's my last week. And then following Tuesday.
No, I have Pringles at home already.
Good luck, mate. I will see you.
I'm pretty sure we'll see. Ah, you're sure.
Yeah. So when did you say it? Friday. I got a week so. That's it. I'm doing anyway. So. Well done. Best luck for everything, man.
Thank you.
Where's Dallas? Right? No. Malaga. Malaga. Ooh, even better. Yeah.
Bro, I wanted to get the sauce, like the dip, but like it's overpriced in there. Like the original Dorito one is overpriced. Where I live, there's a Spar brand one and it's cheaper. And I only have a certain amount of money on me. You know what I mean? I think it's a waste of money, like $3.79 just for the dip. Like that is kind of pricey. Like that's one thing about this country is that like the dips, if you get the real Dorito dip, it's kind of expensive. Like you can't get it on an offer. You have to get like a knockoff brand or something, you know?
All right, just go in.
Yeah, I know that you need to like make someone moderator after a few months. And don't be so kind because people can fuck up your channel. You know? And I'm gonna unhide Sandy and just forgive her and just say, look, I'm sorry. I know you were trying to help me, but you know, the girl was getting upset because she was getting really upset about it. And then she was like, oh, I'm gonna leave now and all that. And I think she was already going through a hard time anyways. Yeah, they're really good, bro. The spice bags, bro. I had one when I was really drunk like a few weeks ago and it was fucking amazing. $12 we gotta wait, but it is what it is, isn't it? I know, I showed a letter and I didn't realize I had my address on it. But I'm gonna be not staying there forever anyway, so like what difference does it really make? But I know you just gotta be careful, like, you know.
Doors closing. Berkshire Exona. Lift going up. Elevator at Go First. Level 1.
Only Irish food we have in America is the potato. That's crazy, bro. Too lazy to walk up the stairs because I walked up loads of stairs to get back from the beach because the beach is like down a big cliff. You have to go down loads of steps and then back up loads of steps, and there's no lift or anything. So yeah, 100%. You just got to be careful on things you stream. Well, let me just check my bank 1 minute, bro. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Look, I got some Doritos. Some mint chocolate chip ice cream. Guys, should I get some Coke, like, you know, like Coca-Cola, or should I just leave it? Like, cause maybe just drink water, bro. How are you, Demi? Sick. No, I'm just coming home from the beach. I don't have to go far. I just have to go 2 stops. I'll only be on it for 5 minutes. Yeah, bro. It all adds up. Like, you know, you buy Coke, you buy Pepsi. You know, it all adds up. Like water's free in the tap. Like, but hey, look, it's much better than drinking alcohol every week, and a lot cheaper too. Like a 2 liter is about €4, 4.20 here. You know, which will last about 2 days. And to be honest, I do drink a bit too much soda. Like, I drink about one 500 ml bottle a day, like just one standard bottle, like the small one a day, or one can of Coke a day. You know, and if I'm doing that, I should really consider, you know, shopping smart and buying a multi-pack, like an 18 pack of Coke. It's much cheaper in the long term instead of just buying them singly as you go. Because when you buy them singly as you go, you just spend more over the like long term. Oh, you had the greatest time horse riding. Oh, that's brilliant. You know, maybe someday we should go together. And like, you need to go to like big shops like Aldi, little Tesco, but it can be heavy to carry. Like, you know what I mean. I'm not driving now, but you can get those. I know people say they're for old people, but those strollers. It's like a basket with wheels, but like I notice a lot of young people are using them now as well. So, you know, drink your water, homie. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to go to the UK, bro. It's gonna be so fun.
Check your thing and come back. Alright, cheers, man.
Mini fridges. I don't know if there'll be any space for that. I don't know like how mini is, you know, because I don't know what it looks like. Like, can it just be plugged into any socket? I just got to keep saving, you know. That's what I'm doing. Like, yeah, that's not a bad idea, bro. The best thing to do, bro, yeah, is just to go to Lidl or something, or Aldi on the bus. It's only like up the road from me, and just get like a big multi-pack of 18 cans. Like, buy one of those like stroller things. Like, they're not only for old people. Get a black one, and then just like bring it home, and then like that'll keep you going for like the next 2 weeks at least. I'm starving. I'm gonna go home and make dinner. It's the weekend. You too, bro. How's your day going? All good, bro. What about you? Yeah, just black just goes with everything, like, you know. Look at this hoodie, bro. I only paid 30 for it. I got it for half price. Because there's like a good shop that I know. And like, they just give you like a tenner off. But like, they gave me like an extra tenner because I had a stain on it. And all I have to do is just wash it. You know? And it's new, it still has the tags. It had like a black mark on the bottom. I think it must have dropped on the floor or something. But like, who cares? It's only like you're saving a tenner and then just wash it. Yeah, bro, but it keeps blowing in the wind. Like, it's kind of a bit receded, to be fair. But thanks. See what I mean? There's things you can get for that though. You get like this powder and you put it on your hair and it keeps it stiff and it keeps it in place so it doesn't keep blowing with the wind, like. Do you have any siblings? I'm an only child and I'm the youngest girl in my family, so yeah. I've seen that, yeah. I do. I have a sister in Ireland in Wicklow and Greystones, and I have another sister that is in London, in UK. But I never bought it, but I should. But back in the day, like when my hairline like wasn't as receded, like maybe 2-3 years ago, I used to get a buzz cut, and my hairline was like, you know, there, and it wouldn't really matter. But if you pull it back, like it's kind of receded. Like, yeah. Thoughts on England? Not really much thoughts, bro. They're cool, bro. If you'd be nice to me, I'd be nice to you. You know what I mean? I would if my hairline wasn't so receded, like, but I just think that can be like a mixture of things. It can be stress, like it can be alcohol, it can be smoking, it can be genes, you know. But I've seen people that are younger than me and it's actually like a lot worse. They're 21 and it's a lot worse, you know. Train is here now. 1 second, I gotta text my mother. Oh my god, it's really busy. I hate when it's like that, especially when I'm streaming. People are going to think that I'm recording them. Like,
Because it was 26 minutes. Però sempre 30 minuti. E poi è arrivato il fatto che abbiamo smesso di sentirci perché stiamo con le storie.
oh my god, the fucking wind has messed it up completely.
Devo iniziare un po' così. Io per caso ho ricevuto un'offerta di lavoro
Look at that.
a San Paolo, ma quasi e quindi è stato un po' il destino. E io sento
The wind has messed it up completely. It actually looks terrible now.
un po' Milano, mi ha contattato intesa quando
I mean, what can you do? Like,
però
that's what happens. The wind messes it up. Like, but you know, like if you have a shower or you wet it down before you leave the house and keep it in place and let it dry in your home and then go out, it stays fine. But if you have a shower and then you just go outside straight away, which is what I did, it just turns into curls and goes all over the place. That's because most of them are all Spanish, like, and they talk really loud and really loud, or really loud and really fast. Like all the Irish people here are like really quiet. It's because of all Spanish speakers. They're all talking yap 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 yap. That's why. I don't know, but they just when they talk, they just keep on talking. They keep on talking, and they talk like really loud and like. There's a lot of Spanish speakers here, like a lot of Spanish people come here, study, learn English, like especially during summer, and a lot of South Americans as well. Like, and because it's a Saturday and most of them are off. Look at that, like how messed up that is. Yeah. I don't know if it's him, but there's a strong chance it could be. Yeah, I basically hit his channel, but he kept coming back and making like multiple accounts, like time and time again, like, and I just keep on hiding them, and he just kept trying and making more and more. Like he probably has 200 on connected to the same email. YouTube shouldn't allow that. They should only allow you to have one connected to the same email. It's too easy to be a spammer, a scam. What's the word? To spam on it. Well, usually there's loads of seats available. It never really comes to a stage much where there's like no seats. It doesn't really happen to me. Usually there is seats. But if it was to come to that stage, yeah, I would give it up for them 100%. Look, I'm standing because there's no point sitting down like near people yapping and yapping really loud. Especially since I'm only going like 2 stops, like. Just going home, but I'm gonna go into the shop first and get some salsa dip for them Doritos because I didn't want to buy it in the other shop near the beach because it was too expensive. 100%, because it's not normal for someone to be doing that. Yeah, bro, you do. 100%. To be honest, that doesn't really happen. You know, I would actually just hold it in and just not do it. You know, so I wouldn't really have to worry about it. How is my question? Lol, because your stream miss adults only, right? That's true, but he could be on his parents' phone. Or he could just be like 18, 19, and that's still an adult, but still very immature and hasn't grown up yet. But like whoever it is, they're obviously not, I've said this before a couple of times, they're obviously not truly happy and satisfied with their life, because if they were, they wouldn't feel the need to just like start trying to put people down, and like they wouldn't waste their energy using physical energy with their thumbs, you know? They wouldn't have the time, they wouldn't care, they'd just be chilling, relaxing, you know, focusing on getting girls. They'd be focusing on other things, on more important things. So it's obviously someone that's really frustrated and angry with their life and has problems. Maybe he has trauma, maybe he was bullied himself, maybe he's fat and ugly and he's insecure and he gets no pussy, so he basically just goes online and just insults people and makes multiple accounts. And the reason why he does it, because he knows that if he does it in the street, someone will smack the shit out of him. So that's why he does it on YouTube, because he knows that there's no consequences. You're gonna hold it, Sean. But yeah, that's exactly how it is. He's obviously getting, you know, look at this nice car. It's not the best, but it's pretty cool. You know. You see, it's quite old. It's pretty cool, but I've seen better. But he's obviously getting thrill and satisfaction out of doing that, because if there was no thrill or satisfaction, there'd be no point in doing it, right? Childlike, yeah. Sometimes you try and hold it in, Tiger, but it comes out by accident. But maybe once every couple of years, and you just act like it's not you, you know. But my farts don't smell that bad, bro. You know what I mean? It's usually just for a quick second and then goes. Whoa, bro, that girl is fucking hot over there, bro. Bro, she came out of the Indian restaurant, she was looking up the street, and like, because the sun is shining, you can see like straight through her black t-shirt, you can see her bra. Hello, ladies. Go to her and say hello. It looks like she's at work, and I don't think it's the appropriate thing to do, like. And to be honest with you, I already have a girl that I'm going to be seeing anyways in the UK. There's a girl on here, Demi, and she lives in Coventry, close to Birmingham. So when I go to Birmingham, she wants to meet up with me there. You know? What if she gets pregnant? The one in the UK, then we're gonna have half English, half Irish babies. Tiger, me and you got a call one of the days this week, maybe tomorrow or the next day, because I want to talk to you seriously about something. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm a bit crazy. I was here drunk the other day and I said to the guy, why is it so fucking expensive? But now I look like a hypocrite coming back. But I mean, I've no choice, but I'm just going to get one thing, like, you know. That's the thing, bro, you know what I mean? Like, it depends what you buy, like. Okay, the Doritos are hot, right? There's hot. No, he's not. He's not today. Or it's medium. I don't know if I should get hot or medium because the Doritos are already hot already. Too hot. Maybe medium because the Doritos are hot already. You don't want it too hot. You don't want it too hot. Good, I'll get this one, look. How are you, bro? Good, yeah. This is okay price, but it's not everything, but I can't completely avoid here because there's no Aldi in the area. Like,
Yeah, it's
I only
very
come
hard.
just get 1-2 things. Like, if you want to get multiple things, you need to go to Tesco or Aldi or somewhere. Yeah. But the Lucasade is really high price, but this is okay.
Yeah,
You know.
things which comes from Spar.
Yeah,
are
it's
really
okay.
cheap because
Yeah.
They make it by themselves.
Yeah. Even you don't go here, you said. You know. Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think medium. Go extreme heat, then you'll go to the toilet, it'll burn. Medium. I need my stuff hot. No, bro, like there's a level how hot it has to be. Like I do like spicy, bro. I do, but not too spicy. Like those Doritos I bought are already really hot enough as it is. And then if you get the hot one, it's gonna be like too hot. So put it this way, if the Doritos were like a cheesy one, then I'd get the hot salsa. But because the Doritos are already hot anyways, I think the medium one is okay. But I remember before I did have the hot Doritos and then I bought the hot salsa and it was a bit too much. It was a bit too much. So we're gonna try this one. But that Valentino, bro, I'm gonna have to go there, back there and get it and get some chicken wings, chicken drumsticks and put it on there, bro. You said, yeah, nice in Dublin today. Like, yeah, bro. Bro, I have loads of things to snack on now. There's ice cream. I have some sprinkles and marshmallows at home. There's Doritos with salsa dip. There's Pringles. There's chocolate. Bro, I'm gonna turn into a fat fuck. But actually, my mother has been saying I've been losing some weight because, like the stream, Tiger, I've been walking so much just to show you guys, you know, on the stream. And like when you're walking and you're not on the stream, it's just boring because you know the same places. But when you're walking on the stream, it's like interesting. You do so much walking once you start YouTubing. Oh yeah, I've never seen Black Label, bro. I don't think they have that here, but I'm sure, you know, you can get anything if you have money. Like you can probably find websites where you can import it. If you know someone in the States, you could get them to ship it. One of you guys was saying move to America. You know, Tiger, maybe you can help me do that. But there was also another guy from Georgia that was here the other day, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you seem cool. You can stay with me, bro. You know, I live out in the countryside, but you got to be careful too. You know, you got to be careful, like especially since you don't know these people too well. It could be genuine, but you just got to be careful." Walking is good. Which country is this? Ireland. Because she was telling me to do a duo with another guy that we're both subscribed to. This old guy from California, and I was tired. I had a really busy day. I didn't sleep too well that night before, and I said I don't want it. She says, "Well, I ask him." I said, "Don't ask him, please." And then she went and asked him anyways, and then she said, "I asked him for you." I said, "Why would you do that when I told you not to?" She says, "Because I'm trying to help your channel grow." I said, "Okay, I respect that, but I told you I didn't want to go live with him." And then she says, "Oh, you don't care about me. I'm trying to help you." I said, "It's not that I don't care about you. I said you're trying to twist things around and twist the story, and you're trying to say that, you know, you're innocent and that I'm being mean to you for banning you for 30 minutes, you know. But yeah, I told you that I didn't want to do a duo with him today, and then you went and asked him anyways, and then he was sitting there like an idiot expecting me to come, you know. And I didn't want to hurt his feelings, saying no, I don't want to. Don't mind Shannon. So she was just being crazy. But then she doesn't want to take any responsibility and say, yeah, you know, I shouldn't be forcing people into doing things they don't want to do. I'm wrong. She's like, oh, well, I was trying to help you, and you don't want to take the help, and you're being so mean, banning me. No, I told you I didn't want to go live with him. She's trying to twist things and act all innocent. That's why I got annoyed with her. Kind them out, yeah. Even though they're loyal and they've been on your channel for a while, they can still fuck up. They can still do stupid things. Nobody's perfect. Like, look at me the time in McDonald's when I was kind of having a bad day and a bit angry and thought I was funny. And I fucked up. I was like laughing at the fat employee in McDonald's. And then Sandy got offended because she's overweight too. And I didn't know that. So I learned from it. You know, I didn't make that mistake again. But I admitted that I was wrong. But the difference with Sandy is that she's like saying that I'm wrong. You know? That was a bit mean. What was a bit mean, bro? Everyone that's new, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some dinner, guys, bro. I've been out all day. I'm tired now. Let me go to the bathroom, wash my hands. I'm gonna make dinner. Okay, 1 minute, guys. I know you're still waiting for me. Sorry about that. I'm just in the door. I gotta, you know, get comfortable. And I gotta, you know, take off my shoes, you know. Okay, what's up? The ice cream in the fridge. Oh yeah, bro. Thanks for letting me know. You at McDonald's, but honestly, you learn from your mistakes, so I think it's all okay. Look, I know we can make jokes, you know, about fat people and all that, you know, you know what I mean? But like, you gotta be nice too, because you never know what's going on in somebody's head, you know? You don't know, maybe like, they're going through a lot of shit and they're overeating and eating food because it makes them feel comfortable. Or maybe they're smoking all the weed because they're depressed and they're sitting at home and not going out of their house and getting the munchies. We should never really judge. I know we can make jokes here and there, but we should never really judge, you know, like, I was wrong, you know. At least I can see that though, that's the difference. It's okay. What are you gonna make for dinner? Chicken. Like this. Nice, yeah. One shoe, homie. Yeah, you got any DVDs to throw? We all love you on my channel. Yeah, bro. I know, bro. I appreciate that. Bro. Make some chips. I appreciate you, bro. Okay. Okay, now put the ice cream away. Okay, how's it going, Sean, bro? I love your laugh. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm good, bro. How are you? What's up, bro? How are you, bro? Bro, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm gonna eat a Pringle while I'm waiting, bro. Oh my god. Starving. Just gonna eat a couple, not too many. that's enough. I'll leave it at that. Bro, that guy's playing guitar again. It's so real. What about you? I'm corporate with you, bro. Bro, I don't know if you guys have it in America, but I doubt it. It's called Yorkie. It's like really nice chocolate, bro. And Tiger was telling me you don't have this one in the UK or in America. Chili Heat Wave. I love those things. Which to the Yorkies. What about these? The Chili Heat Wave Doritos. Yorkie, yeah. We have Curly Wurly too. I just gotta sit here now and just wait for the food to cook. Bro, I have a lighter that was in my pocket, you know, and ended up in the washing machine. I don't even remember having it. I must have been fucked. It doesn't even work now. Yeah, bro. It is fire, bro. Bro, I didn't really want to be streaming on the beach because, like, there was fucking naked people walking around, bro. That's the problem, like. Mostly men. I was just ignoring them, like a couple of them. How is it now, bro? Yeah. Do you know what's crazy about me is I'm just too honest. I just go straight to the point. I was like, I was gonna stream on the beach today, but I didn't really want to get accused of anything because there was some naked people walking around. The way I just say how it is, like, you know. I basically swiped out and then just closed some of my apps that were left open and then went back in. You know. Best way to be straight out. I agree, bro. 100%. That's what I like about my personality. Where's my girl? Demi, are you still there? Real, I love it when people actually get to the point. Like, stop stalling, lol. Yeah, bro. Even though it might sound weird, like, I was gonna stream on the beach, but there was a couple naked people walking around. I didn't want to fucking get accused of anything. Like, even though it might sound weird, like, I just love it because you're just straight up honest, like, you know what I mean? I think it must be like fucking nudist or something, and like some people are just going naked or something. That's probably what it must be. The only reason I went there is because like that beach, it's not overcrowded and you can watch your stuff and you can, like your stuff's not going to be taken. Like the other beach near me is too small and it gets overcrowded and like it would be hard to like watch your belongings if you're there by yourself. Like, but it was only like 3 or 4 men. Like, and then it was like one woman that was there like for a second, but she was like fucking too old. Like she was in her 60s. Like, if they're in public, they lose their right to privacy. Yeah. Sure, girlfriend. I wouldn't say but somebody that has a crush on me that wants to meet up when I'm over in the UK. I'm gonna tell you something funny. I'm gonna say something funny. The British colonized us. I'm gonna go over there and recolonize. I'm gonna do all the colonizing when I see her, bro. I'm only messing. You don't get the joke, right? I think you do. I think it's only me and Demi. Women's Live. Really? No, she's a nice person, though. She's a nice person. I'm gonna take control. I'm gonna be the colonizer when I see her, bro. Get payback for what they did to us. No, I'm only messing. No, she's actually a nice person. She's actually really kind. Like, you know, I'm only just playing. You know, that's my dark side, my funny sense of humor. Yeah, Demi. Yeah, Demi. I can't wait to see you. I hope you're doing all good. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go now, but I'll join later, Sean. That's okay. See you later. Love you, babe, Sean. Yeah. See what I mean? She probably might as she might as well be my girlfriend by now. I'm gonna have to unsub. Sorry, bro. You're crazy, bro. That's probably the What's Up Willis guy. Or wife. Putting him out in timeout for saying that. You know, don't you dare say you're going to unsubscribe, bro. I got invisible in front of Demi. What do you mean? You better put that cake into fridge. I don't have any cake. Sean Columbus. Oh, yeah. It was ice cream. Me and Demi who are women's live. Oh, really? Scully, where are you from again? I thought was she cute? Yeah, she is pretty cute. I've seen her on YouTube. She's a channel. Ceiling, call it. It looks like a cake, the ceiling, doesn't it? What's up, bro? I am back. Welcome, bro. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna be the colonizer when I get you in my bedroom. I'm a funny guy, Tiger, you know? You gotta laugh sometimes. Even though it might be a bit rude, a bit dirty, you gotta be funny sometimes, you know? I can't always be serious. But I'm half English, half hard. I usually just say Irish. Man got his cheeks pink while explaining her. Yeah, bro. Well, I'm half English, half Irish, but I usually just say Irish. Oh, really? Where'd you grow up, though, in the UK? Are you on the register? Bro, you're fucking crazy, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, this is when people start taking it too far, bro. I grew up in the UK, yeah. Sex offender register. He's just trying to troll. That's what he's trying to say. So I got rid of him. It's the fool you timed out yesterday. Is it? Is it the same guy? Is that the guy that kept saying like about your housing and all that, and he was asking like too many personal questions, and I was telling him, look, I don't want to answer those like real personal questions, and then he just didn't care and kept asking anyways. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I seen the name had Irish in it and it looked quite familiar. Because I remember the guy yesterday that was asking the questions was Irish. Tiger, are you still there? Thanks that you hit him, bro. There was also a girl here yesterday and she kept like every day coming in and like making rude comments. And, like I gave her a lot of chances, like, because like I understand what it's like to be hurt and just be a troll. But there's a time where you're just going too far and you have to hide them. But like I basically kept banning for 30 minutes or 24 hours or, you know, and then she just keep coming back and saying rude comments. And I basically just hit her yesterday. She just, and like I was surprised. I was like, a woman doing that? Like usually it's men that do those things. Like you wouldn't expect a woman to be a keyboard warrior. But I mean, I suppose anything is possible. Greater numbers, yeah. If dinner, lad, just chicken from Tesco. These chicken fillets. I'm gonna put some ketchup on them, and then I'm making like some chips. Like I have these two different bags. They're one is some Super Value, one is some Little, because I just want to get rid of them and finish them up. Salt and pepper chips is some of them, and then the rest is just regular chips. So there's a bit of a mix with the chips. Yeah. Definitely good, yeah. Can you guys hear that guitar? Let me put the phone down. It's coming from upstairs. I'm 24. I'll be 25 on the 23rd of July, so I'm nearly 25, yeah. Very faintly, yeah. I can hear from upstairs. What about you? How old are you? You loom. What do you mean? What does that mean? Oh, I think you meant to say you look. I look older, I look younger. In the 23rd. No, are you saying I look older or are you saying I look younger? Explain it properly. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, that's a good sign, though, isn't it? If I even shave this stubble, I probably look younger. I think I have a bit of a baby face. Irish boy, you look a bit Arab, bro. Arab, bro? Arab? No way, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. No one has ever said that to me, bro. I've been told, though, I look Italian, like, because I do get kind of tan in the summer. My skin gets quite tan. So, like, in the summer, I was told I look Italian. Even I've been told a couple times on here as well, like last week and stuff. Never Arab though. 10 years off me, yeah. Yeah, bro. And it's not even that much. It's only just a little bit of stubble. I need to get a new razor, bro. But I'm trying to save for Birmingham, like an electric one. I'm in no rush to shave right now, but probably in the next day or two, go into deals and just buy like a cheap one or something. But then again, you don't want to get cut. That's the thing. You need like a good, decent electric one, you know? I had one and it fell off the sink and it broke. I really need to think about getting a cabinet in the bathroom. Just messing with you, bro. All right, bro. Yeah, I could see where they get the Italian from. Yeah. Do you have Cash App? That's not even a thing in Ireland, bro. If people send money like from different countries, Western Union or I don't know, Revolut or maybe just a normal bank transfer. I don't know. No, Cash App is not even a thing, bro. I had one that was $50 and it actually like was really good. It was a Remington and then it fucking fell off the sink because when I moved into this apartment there was like no furniture, you know. And then I was told you weren't allowed to change the furniture. So then I just didn't really want to ask him because I thought he might get annoyed because he has a short fuse. But I'm sure you should be allowed at least. I think what he meant is don't remove the furniture that's here. I'm sure you should be allowed to put a cabinet in the bathroom so that way if you have an electric razor, it will stay in there. You know, or even just get like a little like basket and just put it on the floor and put it in there, cause like it just fell off the sink and it broke. Come on, legend. There's only person 100%. Irish is Connor O'Brien. Revenue. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's a permanent goal. I have like 420 in savings, to be honest with you. Let's just be honest, guys. If I wasn't drinking every week, Tiger, since I've known you, I probably would have had thousands. But look, I was going through struggle, I was going through pain, but I definitely haven't stopped completely, but I've definitely reduced a lot. I'm still saving the majority of my money. I did have 1,200 saved, but I have to go get a new iPhone and stuff for streaming. But now that I have the new iPhone, now I can start saving again. Like I'm gonna put like another 150 in the savings this week. That's gonna be about 570. Like you beat a few K in no time, bro. You know, yeah, you're doing good, Sean. I saw the videos. What videos? It's true, he did DNA. Irish bro, what's up, bro? William Ray. I've never heard of William Ray. It better not be What's Up Willis, but maybe you're just a nice guy, bro. Hey, how are you, William Ray? He inbred. That was a joke. New here, I'm cool, no troll. Yeah, that's okay, because we had somebody come by with a similar name and he kept making multiple accounts and even screenshotting my picture with a similar name. So I was only just being a bit cautious. But yeah, if you're new, bro, welcome, bro. Where are you from? If you're new, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And you don't look like a mirror today. Bro, there's some crazy people on that beach, bro. Man, I should not go there again. When I went into the bathroom, I heard someone's dick getting sucked. Like, it was fucking crazy, bro. But like, then when I came out of the bathroom and left, I was looking to see who came out, bro. It was two guys, you know. But look, leave them at it, bro. Leave them at it. But like, it was just crazy. You could hear the noises and everything, bro, you know. What's up, Triple T? I promise I'll troll in the public bathroom. Yeah, it's a bit too extreme in the public bathroom, bro. You could just hear the sucking noise, like, and then like, you know, there's only like one urinal and then two stalls, and then one of the stalls was open, so I knew it was two people in there. But then when I left, they came out quite quickly, and it was two guys. Yeah, but look, I think it's the wrong place to be doing that in the public toilets. That's all I'm saying, you know. Hi, Annie. You jerked off in the public bathroom? The fuck? Bro, you gotta go, bro. Jesus, yeah, bro. Die on the spot. What up, Triple T? Yeah, what's up, Triple T? I just think they're doing it in the wrong damn place, bro. Like public bathrooms, bro. They were like Brazilian guys, you know. This food looks ready. Like, you gotta be careful. Like, there could be kids going in there. You know what I mean? Damn, bro. Annie, what do you think about that? There was two guys in the bathroom, in the public bathroom, sucking one another off. Like, you know, like, you gotta be careful. Like, there could be kids, you know, in the public bathroom, like, you know. Like, that's actually illegal to do that. Yeah. Yeah, the world is getting crazy. Yeah, it is, bro. People don't give a fuck anymore, you know. They just do what they want. Okay, so I was at the beach today. Let me try and... Sorry, I'm trying to make sure these chips don't fall on the floor. Okay, one chip fell. So I was at the beach today. You know, I think there might be a section that's nudist because there was a couple people walking around naked. Mostly guys, but one woman that was kind of old, you know. Most people had shorts on, swimming gear on. Then after I left the beach, I went to the bathroom and I could hear like the noise of sucking, like, you know, like something you'd hear on a porn, like someone was slurping like a lollipop or something. And then there was one urinal. Like, that's what I used. There was two stalls. One of them was open with the door. I knew they weren't in that one. They were in the one on the right. And then I left immediately because I felt uncomfortable. And then I seen the two of them coming out. And it was two guys, like, looked in their early 30s and they looked like Brazilian. Yeah. And this was in Dublin, bro, in the beach. Did you hear clapping? No. I just heard like sucking, like slurping. Like, if you've ever watched porn and you see a girl doing that to a guy and you hear the sucking noise, like, I heard that exact noise, like, you know, it was crazy, like, started beating off. Wow. Like, if he wants to do that, go into your home and do that, you know what I mean? Yeah. You could be arrested for that, you know? But can't they, like, say, oh, we didn't do it? Like, where's the proof? Like, where's the proof? There's no cameras in the toilets. How would you prove something like that? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, see, they're not stupid. They know what they're doing. That's why they're going into the toilet. Because they can just say, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. But could you record them doing that, or like record the sounds and then say that's the proof? Because there's no cameras on the beach. Like, how can you prove it? Like, because someone could just ring the police and say, "Oh, he's doing this on the beach," and then they stop immediately. Then the police come and say, "No, he didn't. What are you talking about? You know, prove it." So I don't know how you prove something like that. I believe it though. Looked over. No way, bro. Yeah, bro. Fuck that, bro. I just think if they want to do that, do it in your home, you know? Don't be doing it in public bathrooms, like. Especially if there's kids, like, you know? Like, it's actually illegal, you know? There's a time and place for that. I think those types meet, you can't even do that in public. Good idea. Meet up. Do you know what? Do you know what I think it could be, bro? Because a section of the beach is nudist, I think it's attracting people that are looking for a guy that are lonely, and that's why that's happening. So the solution is just take a piss in the water, bro, before you leave. Don't be going into them toilets if that happened. I don't even know his name. Yeah. Oh my god. No, bro, you probably get, if you went down there drinking, bro, oh my god. Wouldn't go too well. Wouldn't go too well. Yeah. Probably. Tie up his feet. Legs. What would you do if that was you, Tiger? And you, Max? Fucking hell. Straight. Dragged out by the neck. Jesus. Bro, especially with all like the migrant stuff going on in the news and the anti-immigrant stuff. Like, that would go viral, you know? Damn, yeah, it's wrong, bro. I just left and walked out and got out of there, bro. The shock of it, yeah. Does anybody have any crazy stories to tell? Yeah, public bathroom's not the place. They could get battered for doing that. Like, especially in Dublin, like you might have someone that's a head case. There's a lot of head cases around Ireland. And they'll wait for the fucking door to open and they'll be waiting there, two big men to beat the fucking shit out of you. They're taking risks, you know? If they want to do it, they can book a hotel room, they can go to each other's houses, like, there's other options. Or throw a banger in there, you know, one of them black cats, bro, those fireworks. But like, if you do it the wrong time, wrong place, and someone walks in there, you could get like seriously hurt. You know? But I can't do that because I already have court cases. Like, you know, I'm already on thin ice. I don't want to end up in prison. You could have said, "Oh, I'm reporting you to the guards." You know, you can't be doing that in there. I know what you're doing. But like, I just wanted to get away. You know, like it doesn't. I've so much more shit going on. Do I really care? But it is disturbing. You could come out and make it. Yeah, bro. You come out with no Mickey, bro. You're hilarious, bro. It's crazy, bro. Thanks, bro. That's the funniest thing I've heard in a while. You come out or not, Mickey. Yeah, stay safe, Tiger. God bless you, Tiger, bro. It's hilarious. That would teach them, wouldn't it, bro? Coming out with no Mickey, that would teach them, bro. Be some shock, yeah. because of the migrant problem in Ireland, even though they're Brazilian and they look Brazilian or something and they're not migrants and they have passports, like someone could easily like record the sound and then knock on the door. Like, you know, one of those Dublin people with a really strong accent and say, "What the fuck are you doing, lads, in there? You're the fucking cunts, fucking migrants in there, sucking the fucking cock off one another. There's fucking kids around here and all, you fucking sick cunt." And then you see like this the part two of the video and it's all over fucking Instagram and YouTube of them getting baited around the fucking beach, bro. And then getting kicked around the place. And then part three, you see like black eyes and blood and then the guard arriving, bro. Like something like that would get a lot of attention, bro. You know? Yeah. It's an Irish saying, Mickey. Yeah. They deserve it, yeah. Imagine like if you were just a little kid and you just walked in and you hear like the sucking noise, like the slurping, bro, and you're just like, what is happening in here? Does somebody have an ice pop? And then you said, "Daddy," and your dad goes, and then your dad beats the shit out of them, bro. Whoa, bro. Oh, that's weird, bro. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, but they don't really hit though. They're not stupid to hit first because like they don't want to get their visa revoked and they don't want to get in trouble with the guard and bring attention to themselves. And it could affect them for job hunting, like, you know, sometimes jobs ask you any criminal convictions. So I don't think they'd be stupid enough to hit first. Bro, that's pathetic to be screaming you're racist, bro. That's pathetic. So it was a woman, Scully. How old are you? Bro, there's some creeps around. I remember being on the beach before, and this guy, like, I was wearing my swimming shorts, and he says, "It looks like you have a big cock." And it was some old guy, like, in his fucking 60s on the beach before, like, last year. Like, there's some fucking weirdos out there, bro. And I just fucking left. And look, I'm different. I just leave and go home. But work there, yeah. That's really weird, bro. Our Scully. People are so weird, aren't they? Bro, I remember as well, like, in a changing room in a swimming pool, like, there is a lot of creeps out there getting dressed. And then when I'm putting my underwear on, like, there's some, like, fat, bald guy that looks in his late 40s, and I'm, like, 24. This was, like, last year. and he's just proper staring at me the whole time I'm getting changed, like in the fucking swimming changing rooms, because like there's no stalls to get changed and it's all just in the open, and he's just staring at you the whole time. There is weirdos out there, like. Yeah, bro. Fuck that shit. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. Here, I'll tell you guys a story, you know? I don't really like sharing these things, but this is a crazy story that happened to me. So, Max, when I was homeless at the time, when COVID-19 was like really strong, there was this like gay South American guy. Um, we got put into like a Peter McVerry hotel in town in Stay City, and I had COVID. Like we had to isolate, and I got sick all over the floor. I didn't even get to make it to the bathroom. I was running to the bathroom, and just before I got to the toilet, went on the floor. So I contacted the staff, and I said, "I'm after getting sick on the floor." I called them. I said, "Do you have any like cleaning products or bleach or something? I'll clean it myself." And then this staff picked up the phone. This cleaner, he's like, "Oh, I'll clean it for you." And then I was just standing there. He was talking to me. "Oh, like, where are you from?" And "I'm from here." "Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've COVID." And then he just touched my fucking dick. Like, not touch, but like, he put his hand, like, pretend this is my dick. He put his hand, like, against it, like that. And I'm just standing there really awkwardly in shock. And I didn't even know what to do. And then I walked away from him. And then he left after he cleaned up. And then I knocked on the people's doors next to me in the hotel that were also homeless and were also had a COVID and were isolating. And they knew me. I told them what had happened. Um, you know, they said to report it, but if you see him, you know, batter him. I reported it. And then I seen him coming back, walking through the hall to clean. And I just started throwing punches at his face and everything. And then he fell over and then started kicking him. And then like he was screaming and like he ran away and then ran into a room, like an empty room where there was other cleaners cleaning it, and locked himself in. And then that was just the end of that though. Now he didn't touch the skin. I had clothes, but like still. Like, and a lot of those South American gay guys, like from Brazil and the stuff, a lot of them are really fucking creepy. A lot of them are fucking creepy. Like, they're worse than the Irish ones. Like, they're not behaved well. They think that they can go around touching everybody just because they're attracted to men. They think they can go around touching every man. Like, I'm not saying they're all like that, but there is a couple of weirdos out there, you know. My God, I'm so sorry that happened. Nobody's there to go through that. Yeah. It was fucking weird, but like I feel better about it that I attacked him. If I didn't attack him, I'd feel even worse about it. But then I think he got fired because the staff said, "Look, I understand you attacked him. You probably shouldn't have, but you were angry." I seen them like marching him out and like taking him out. I think he got arrested or something. The staff were like walking him out, like the managers were taking him out, and he looked like really upset, like, crying. Like it looked like he'd been crying. So like he obviously wasn't going to get his job back again, and I'd say there was probably guards outside waiting for him, you know. But I don't know what happened after that. I never heard anything back. Yeah, women come to you like that. Good, yeah. But like, that's what I'm saying about some people coming into the country. Like, they're coming into the country, you've no idea what their intentions are. You know? Yeah. He definitely lost his job, but I think the police were there waiting. I'm not sure, but he was getting marched out by the staff, and he looked like he'd been crying. But I think that he probably did get arrested. They'd have to call the police. Like, if a crime is being reported on the premises, I'm sure they'd have to call the police. Like, but the question is whether he got charged or not. Probably not, because he wasn't stupid. That's why he done it in the apartment. He didn't do it in the hall because he knows there's no cameras. I don't think they even did charge. I never heard anything back, to be honest with you. I think he just got fired.